Hi, and welcome to episode 2 of the History of Scratch and Sniff stickers. We're going to continue with CTP. This is going to cover basically all the stuff that was not reward labels or the Sniffy series. This is going to do like the bookmarks. We're going to do the good old. These were one of the first things they did. They did these certificates, and then we got award ribbons as well. Those are pretty cool. And we're going to have some of this weird foreign stuff and Canadian variants and stuff. Now this is going to be by no means complete. This is probably maybe 15% complete of all the known stuff out there. So why don't we start with the earliest stuff, which makes sense, which would be the award certificates, or as they call them, achievement awards. This is the first ones they did in 1977. Now there is a variant out there that shows little bubble gums here, and somebody has one where actually this is all completely different. Like there's no line up here, there's a line here, and then one on the bottom. So that might have been the first or the second. But I believe these are the first ones. Packs of these have shown up, but sadly I couldn't win them because they went for like $500-600. And I'm not willing to go that crazy. My museum alone, I think I probably spent close to 20 grand building between 1999 and 2002 when I pretty much took a break. So later on, I don't think I have any of the matte regular awards out because these were from the 77 reward label series. I don't have any from the matte Sniffy series. All the ones I'm going to show you, as you can see, they're glossy. You really can't see it, but I mean, I guess you kind of, if you ignore that, you can just see a little bit of gloss in there. But these are all glossies, and the scents are horrible on the glossies, most of them. There's 8 known, I have 7. So basically this is what a sealed pack would look like. They would come, I believe, 36. Okay, Trend did 50. So you had 36 awards and 36 stickers, so it'll be 3 sheets. These came out, I believe, in 82. Which I find shocking that they're glossy. So maybe they copyrighted them 82. So that would be the strawberry one. And I got a bunch of, we got a bunch of partial pack of the grapes. Let's see. Sorry about that. Get these done a little better. And these will be the grape ones. You can see, it says up, up, and away. That was a grape one. I'm going to guess this was cherry. Based on or it could have been chocolate and ice cream one. It's a super duper job. And then these, well, these are really easy to figure out. I'll give you a second to figure out which one these. Feel free to take a guess. And if you guess gingerbread, you're correct. It says good show. This one I have no idea. I know Jill sent me pictures recently of an unopened pack of these, and I forgot what the scent was. I think it might have been maybe root beer or something. Or maybe something a little more orangey or something. And maybe even a lemon with the sun. So it's the Sunny News. And then we have this series, which is, this was probably vanilla based on the Happy Birthday. Probably would have been the vanilla Scratch and Sniffs. And then we finally have, here's the root beer one. The one says Cheers to You. And it's got root beer. And there's one more, there's a bubblegum one, which I believe has like circus animals and stuff on it. She showed me that one. So that would be all the award certificates. I don't think they made any more after that. Then there was also something called Notepads. They're on eBay right now, but I don't want to spend $150 for a pack of Notepad. Those I think were from 1982. Then I believe in 77, because if you remember in my last video, I had the banana one on here, and I matched it up, and it's literally the same exact one. So they had a bunch of these. I think it was 8 or 9 different ones, and these would have came in a pack similar to this. But it just would have said reward labels, and they would have had 36 as well. So you would have got 36 of this, or 36 of that. This one I believe was vanilla. That would be gingerbread, obviously. And that was banana. So there's probably 8 to 12 of those. Maybe 16 max. I don't think they did all 24. And these I believe are from 77 or 81. Most likely 77. Then 85, which they completely skipped over 82. So maybe the 82s exist somewhere. These are your glossy ones. Now they don't have the new design, but these were 36. You can see we got gingerbread, we got grape, that one's really nice, and we got strawberry. And they probably did, I would say they did all 24 cents of those. But again, not many packs show up. Then you got these little ones, which are based on the 1992 series. I know this is from 1992 because you'll see, and when I get to these, you'll see this matches. So these will be the grape ones, obviously, with the nice grape cone there. And of course it says grape on it. bookmarks, and that finishes those off. Then they did something called award ribbons. I've yet to see a 77, but this will be the 81 Sniffies variant. And of course there's 81, or the Sniffy series. You can see the nice matte ones in there. And then later on, 81 again. Well, they probably kept the old style. These are the glossy ones of strawberry. You see the nice. I remember, actually, I'm going to show you something really cool. This one here is it's kind of special. And it's all kind of beat up. This was in my brother's album. This was the very first Scratch and Sniff sticker I ever saw when I was a kid. To see he got this, I think, in 1979 or 80. So that one's very cool. Yeah, let's see, yeah, I think it was 80 he was in kindergarten. So he got this like 1980. That was the very first Scratch and Sniff I ever saw. So I added it to this, but these, you can see, are the newer ones. But sadly, no header. Probably would add a header similar to that. And there are a bunch more of these. Jill showed me a bunch of different ones. So if you're out there, Jill, thanks for showing me those designs. We're all working together to work on a complete website to have everything known to exist. This will be also from the 80, 82, 83 series, the bubblegum, because see how it's glossy. And of course, look at how light these colors are. And they're not even bright. And again, glossy. So that covers the awards. Then, we're going to go to the last of the weird, then we're going to go to the actual stickers. These were Notepads that were made, I think, in the 90s. I see 92, I believe, yep. And these are absolutely horrible. I wouldn't recommend them. They don't smell. And they're more for collectors, and they're clear. And if you think that was just a boo-boo, I actually peeked at the inside, and they're all just clear circles. And they don't even really smell. They smell like paper. And then for our good old Canadian neighbors, our neighbors to the north, they had something called Join the Sticker Club, which is kind of cool. Actually, no, you know what? This could be a P.O. box. Actually, it might even be British. If you're out there from Canada, or if you're from England or something, let me know if I got these messed up, because it might be British as well. It might be from the UK. Anyway, then we're going to go on to some of the matte stuff they did that was besides the Sniffy series. One of the earliest ones they had, I believe, was, let me see, maybe the Teddies, 83, yeah. Could be the Teddies or Barbie. So let's go with Barbie, go alphabetical. This is a complete set of all they did a Barbie sticker series, as you can see, which would make sense. Barbie was pretty popular. So we got Barbie, strawberry. We got apple. Again, these are all going to be by their serial numbers. They're not going to be by the cent alphabetical. And there was, after apple, there was rose. And then coconut, which is really cool. Gardenia. I've opened ones of these. They really smell strong. And root beer. The root beer one smells really good. And if you're really curious about the smell and you have sealed packs, you can just, where the hole punch is, just go there and let you rub it. And, smells like root beer. So that covers the Barbie series. I believe the complete series does consist of 6 packs. CTP had a habit of doing everything in 6s. And then they had what was called the Teddy series. There's only 3 of these, but again, 6 cents. So again, everything in 6s. And you'll see on the back, there's all your numbers. So first was root beer cinnamon, then was strawberry rose, and grape violet. And again, these, as well as the Barbies, I've never seen in glossy. They're all matte. And if you can see on here, you can see it's got a nice matte. It's not glossy. Very strong. And there are variants of these. I just noticed in my PC, some have these thinner, like wax paper. And then if you'll see here, let's get these real quick. You'll see there's actually ones with normal paper, not like a wax papery feel. So again, probably just a financial decision they made. They might have got this paper cheaper than the other, so they went with this. So these will be the 3. These are all the 6 cents you could find. So this will be the first one. Let me see. Yeah, root beer will be the first. Yep. And then these will be in the middle. I've yet to get a pack of these. So if anybody has a pack out there and they want to sell or trade them, let me know. I'd love to get them for the museum. Then they had these, which are really neat. These are glossy. These tops are all different. I've seen ones where they're gray. I've seen yellow. Like I said, just a CTP stickers. I guess this was like Christmas series. I think I've seen one. Somebody has one that says Easter on it. So these are pretty cool. These come up time to time. but they do get pricey if you're looking for sealed. Sheets are not too bad, probably under $10 a piece. This I don't believe is complete because there's only 4. I believe there's probably 6 of the Dragonsware series of that wonderful game made by Don Bluth. So we have Cave, Deep Water, and I have 90s open, so I have no idea what they smell like. I tried doing the shift to smell them, they had no scent. Bone, you can only imagine what that smells like. And Serpent. And let me see, I believe the numbers are all 42, 43, yeah, and then it goes 44, and then it goes to 55, which is really weird. But again, then you have something called the Smelly Patches. I actually have a whole box of these. The scents that are known that I've seen so far is Candy Apple Grape, which would be 1, 2, and 3. You know, Strawberry Gingerbread, and Bubblegum Orange. And then there's this weird reversed one, where the strawberry's on the bottom and gingerbread's on top, which is really weird. Again, that's for the variants. Then you have these glossy ones. I think these are 83, I believe. Let me see. Yep, 1983. There's a lot of these. I only have 2 of them. And I literally have no single ones. I only have packs. Every time I find these are packs. They're called stick-arounds. I believe you would take them and probably wrap them around your pencil or something, which is kind of cool. Yep, so let's see. Oh, wow, they're really... Okay, so I'm going to guess there's 6 different, which makes sense. Yep. Okay, yeah, so these will be the 6 different packs you could find. It's kind of cool. Yep, this is probably Party Time, and that's, yep, High Flyers. Okay, so this will be High Flyers, this will be Party Time. Well, in 30 years of collecting, I just taught myself something new. Okay, so now I know there's 6 of these in the set. Very cool. Oh yeah, see? Putting them on pencils, rulers, all these little things that kids love to do. And last but not least, we're going to do what I like to call the semi-matte series. You'll notice some stickers look kind of matte and they look kind of glossy, which is, I call these semi-matte or in-betweens. You had something called the Look at Me series. I think this came out in 92 during one of the last of their, and of course there's that looks similar. You can see it almost looks the same. It has the same kind of, but actually, okay, look right here, it says 1992. Okay, so, and these were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's 8 different of these. Sets do show up from time to time, but I've never seen a sealed. And this kind of confused me. It's a special 36, so I don't know if there was a 12 pack out there. But I only have these 2 at the moment, the grape and banana, and they smell really good. They definitely hold up their scent. And then we're going to go to the last series, which was from 92, which were these little minis. And you can see there's multiple different kind of packs of them. But we're going to show you the entire set complete. All these, I have all of them, including variants. Some of them have different colors on them. So these packs, as you can see, you've got Butterscotch Cinnamon, Value Pack, which has 4 different fragrances. You only see cherry. And another fragrance value pack, numbered 11, 12, and 77. These are cool. These show up from time to time. They're not too expensive. Probably $10, $20 a pack. And I'm going to guess, based on the year on the back here, is 95. I'm going to guess maybe that it might have looked like that when they had something similar, when they reissued them. Maybe that's where the variants came from. These are semi-matte, as you can see. Like, you'll see the gloss is mainly on the borders, and then the stickers with the micro encapsulations a little stronger. So this will be the final, and this should finish off CTP. Again, it's nowhere near complete. There's just way too much stuff still out there to be discovered. So we have banana. There we go. Blueberry, which is a nice one. And we got good old bubblegum, one of my favorite scents. And butterscotch. Now here's where it gets interesting. Butterscotch again. So now you ask yourself, is it a variant, or are these from 95 and these from 92? We got candy cane, very nice ones, nice little stickers. Caramel apple, which is really cool. Sorry if the focus is a little off there. Cherry, very nice one. Oh, you can smell them really strong right now just when I'm picking them up. Cinnamon, that's kind of cool. It's got a darker, I guess they must have sprayed all the, yep, even the borders have a scent. And chocolate, that's a nice one. Got the little Oreos and stuff, little kisses and the hot chocolate. Coconut, another nice one. And I believe cola was, nope, cola. That one smells really good. I don't know if you remember the Cola Hubba Bubba they had in the 80s. Kind of smells like that tastes. Dill pickle, very strong. You can smell it without even scratching it. Fruit punch, another nice one. It's always cool to see these in person, very bright. Gingerbread. Come on, let's get some focus there. There we go. Definitely need a new phone. Grape, that one, you can smell that one right without even scratching it. Hamburger, that's a weird one. Yeah, it smells weird. It smells kind of a little spicy. I got honey. And then if you like, these are really good to smell. Like the ones they have from Mellow Smell Alder, they really smell good. Oh yeah, super strong. You got jelly bean. Lemon, nice one. Licorice, another one of the strong ones. Oh, good old maple syrup. Definitely a scent you don't see too often. Orange, one of your standard ones. And then, of course, peach. And, of course, for all your newer generation, you'll get a kick out of the emoji that was the little peach there. We got peach, and we got peanut butter. That one's pretty good. And pineapple. Another awesome one. Pizza, another one you don't have to scratch to smell it. It's one of those very high pungent, good smelling ones. Like popcorn. And here's another one you don't see too often scent wise, pumpkin pie. And then raisin. It's kind of like grape, but it's a little, yeah, it's kind of like grape meets a little bit of spice or peanut butter or something. I got raspberry. And it looks like there's, I think there's 3 and then there's one design. Let's see, 1. Okay, so it definitely looks like it repeats. It's 3 different. Yep, 3 different, and then it starts over. And we got root beer. And rose, which is kind of cool because that reminds me of the 81 when they did the flower series. Spearmint, another good one. You don't need to scratch, just smell it right off the bat. And strawberry. Oh yeah, now the whole room smells like spearmint now. And we got vanilla, another nice one. And we're gonna end this one with a good old watermelon there. Another scent you don't see too often in the scratch and sniff hobby. I think it's maybe 5 or 6 different companies that made a watermelon sticker. I guess it's not a popular scent. So I hope you enjoyed the end of CTPs. Again, by nowhere near complete. Definitely need a lot more of these. There's probably a ton out there that have yet to be discovered. So as usual, if you're new, feel free to subscribe, hit the bell, all that yada yada. Like it if you enjoyed the video, and toss a comment what you thought of the newer CTPs and if they should make a new series, which would be pretty cool. And we'll see you on episode 3, which will be Smurf. Bye-bye.